Well, alright folks, on our way I bought this load of little cheap shops and stuff. Yogurt skeggy it is, no end. I bought this soak rose for £5, so it's doing its job in there at the minute. Next year there will be beds in here and black and white, and the soak rose will be underneath, but lesson learned. So yeah, let's have a look in here. We've got a kohlrabi there, swede there, carrot, parsnip, carrot. This carrot is a flaky carrot. That's a picador parsnip, and this is a Medwin's long carrot, and this is a flaky that was planted late. And as you can see, compared to that, the growth is unreal. So yeah, as I say, sun's out, it's glorious. I think it's about 40 odd in these, so it's hot. So yeah, just giving this a quick drink. I've got some rubbish to move here and put a couple of cucumbers in. I'm gonna keep the tomatoes at home, and I've got three cucumbers at home, some giant ones. So yeah, let's have a look around. So we've got some potatoes in here, shallots, same as I did last year. If you did see the comparison video, that went quite well on here, to be fair. I did blush fish and bone and chicken manure pellets, and the chicken manure pellets went hands down, so that's what we've done again this year. But this year we've got, so I'm just trying the fabric bags against the pots. So I've got 3 pots, 3 fabric bags, all set up the same. So we'll see what happens. Here was meant to have the peas, if you remember, the cold frame. Well, that never happened because we put this giant beetroot in. And the ones that I went at home went to seed. And as you can tell with this one, 1, 2, 3, this one's going to seed as well, so not very clever. So we've got 2 rows of Autumn King first and 2 James Scarlet intermediate. And then these are the onions that I planted out. And to be honest, they look like they've got the allium leaf minor. I did pull one the other day because it looked like that. So they all need to go. Obviously there is leeks we put in the other day. And the comparison. So the comparison was some compost versus some black manure, black gold. And this is my little stash of black gold under here. If you remember, I had the pumpkins in here last year, and they were just sat in manure. Well, you look at that. That's what the manure's turned out like. Nice. Well, not that stuff obviously, but yeah, the stuff underneath turned into nice compost. So we've got a good stash of that under there. Like I say, all I've been doing is mixing this straw in off the top that's dried out, and put it together. We have put some of that in as cucumbers and stuff as well. So let's see how they fare. I was going to put giant carrot in that, but never a chance, never got time. Like with everything. So could bring you around. It's a bit of a mess at the minute. My lad were up with me the other day, so there's bricks, rocks, and stuff everywhere. His favourite things I win at the minute. So yeah, they're the onions. Like I say, I think they're gonna end up getting scrapped because they've got every sign of it. Oh, don't know that one. Not talking to me. But yeah, look. Manky, horrible. So the grub's in there somewhere. In fact, I think that's it there, look. Just here. Yeah, I think that's the, obviously the fly lays the grub and the grub eats your onions. It's not even focusing, is it? There you go. So yeah, that's the grub. So these horrible mankia need to go. So that's, try again, there we go. So yeah, that's ruled them out there, scrap now. These are the last remaining beetroot I've got that the mice didn't eat, that was in the greenhouse, so we planted those out. The peas that were meant to go over there ended up here, and let's get some nice big pods on them there. So hopefully not long before they start fattening out, and to be honest, half of them never go home. I just eat them while I'm here. To be fair, not many people like well, actual garden peas, they don't like them, but so more for me. Got a row of harlequin carrots in here. I did go to the car boot the other week and I bought some potato fertiliser and some 6X chicken pellets off for a bloke, and he gave me a few onion sets, so we put those in. and we've got a row of spring onions in here, and then just some mixed leaf lettuce. The birds have been pulling them out and scratching about looking for the worms and stuff, which is annoying, but it is what it is with that, I'm afraid. So yeah, the lad decided he liked filling up the 30-litre tubs with bricks, and then he decided he wanted to go and shovel some wood chips, so they got emptied out there. Bless him. But yeah, so we've got in here, we've got the red jewel cabbages. I remember I planted 6 seeds, 6 came, and I gave one to a neighbour because I didn't want to cut another length of netting, to be honest, to make it that bit bigger to get the extra plant in. I could have probably squeezed it in there, but a lesson learned from last year, they needed a lot of room. So I'm giving them a bit more room this time. So we'll see how those get on. The second lot of peas I did, these were in the greenhouse too long, to be honest. As you can see, we all bottoms browning off, but I planted them out and get them a bit of protection. We'll see what happens. So yeah, that's what compost I put in the thing. Super Grow organic compost, 100% peat free, added nutrients, and it's weed free apparently, so we shall see. But it does smell of manure when you empty the bags. We've got a random lettuce here that started growing, so just left it to go, as you do. And sweet peas, I did get given some from work that was this taller plants like these. They just get them back in. So just keep threading them around as little wigwam that were made. And this is the bottom of the planters there. The strawberries are in plant pots just so the fruit can hang, and these are the bottoms that were chopped off. So happy days, we've reused those. Plenty of strawberries down here what we've planted in. You see them. So we should get a nice few strawberries hopefully. And these are the carrots. Obviously we've seen me thinning them out, and I'm still saying these DT brown do look the better carrot at the minute. Just in growth and green wise, they just seem a bit better than the others. No, sorry, the Kings. These are Kings. They're DT brown. Apologies. So yeah, 22nd at 4th. So we'll see how those get on. So there's nothing in this bed yet, and these are obviously strawberries interplanted with the lettuce in between again. These bloody runners, I keep pulling them off and they keep coming. So as you can see, I keep chucking them up ground, but not quite ready yet. Like this one, oh, look at that, that'll do. I picked a nice strawberry the other day, and the bloody red ants erupted out of it. It was horrible. So I didn't get that one, and then my lad came up Sunday and he had whatever already, so this will be my first strawberry I get. Oh, lovely. And no ants in it, thank God. Bloody runners, look. So we emptied the cabbage bed. This had the durum early in, and we found a random sunflower in there growing, so we've let that be. Use the netting and the poles from here on there, so happy days. Some of these onions went to seed. I've been pulling them out. As you can see, they've all gone up right. But on Mum's Day I should have took them on, chopped them up and froze them, so I might have that core, but we'll still get a bit off them. Chop them and freeze them. So I've still got strawberry in my gob. Oh, lovely that. So yeah, red onions, some of them, like I say, went to seed, so we pulled them out. Planted a few lettuce in between, and jobs are good. And these have just started all bending over nicely, so these will be lifted soon. And the garlic started to flop, and then we went back upwards, so we'll harvest that I think at the weekend, and show you having a look at that. See what they're like. Hopefully it should be good. I did just start with 2 single cloves of garlic, planted those. Then I got 2 plants, 2 bulbs, which were 7 in each. I ate 4, saved 10, and these are the 10 here. So this year hopefully we should get 70. roughly speaking. So I'll be able to save 20 and eat 50, which is good, because the missus, she loves garlic, but I don't like it that much, and with how much she puts in one of these, it looks bigger and she thinks she put loads in, but for me it's milder and I can eat it. The comfrey that needs planting out, and look at the size of this rhubarb. I mean, that's one leaf. That's my little hand. So, have a look at how thick it is. Only thing is, it never lasts. Look at that. Some beautiful sticks. I did weigh one the other day, and they're not far off a kilo, 960 grams. But like I say, it don't last, so it's no good. It's all right during the summer, but and the idea of taking it to Melbourne with a nice big chunky stick of rhubarb, it don't last. So the autumn raspberries, these come up really well. We didn't pick much fruit off them last year. We just left them be. We had a few, well, my lad had a few odd raspberries, but we left them mainly just so they could get down and get established. And now they look cracking. They're coming up really nice. They've had some little feed, and we've got some 5 sunflowers in between. They won't tie them back up again, don't they? Yeah, so get them sorted. So yeah, we've got 5 sunflowers in there, and then obviously the random one that just came. Like I say, you've seen the leeks, blah blah blah. That is the midden. We'll show you that on another one. I've been a nightmare with the paths and the weeds and everything. We're fighting it. So here, there's the snake's heads. What I've done, you can see here, I've emptied the seed heads. Pulled the white one up because I didn't really like the white one. It was the purpley pinky one that I liked, but you could see the actual snake skin more like on it. So I've saved those, pulled the white one and tipped the seeds out on here. And there's some cornflowers and bits and bobs in there, snapdragons and zinnias. There you go. Yeah, they were gifted me, so thank you, boss lady. And then some marigolds for when I sort my tomatoes out, which are in here. So I've got 2 Alicante tall ones, this one here, one on there, and these are all cherry tomatoes. So there's loads on those. Like these little ones, look, those are little. So they need sorting out, like I say, going down here, some feed, because I haven't given them any feed yet. So I need to pop them onto a couple of bigger pots, get them sorted. If you remember saying when I got the beetroot, I got 4 small ones, 4 bigger ones, 4 small ones. So I kept 4 big ones for me for the shows and bits and bobs, which have all gone to seed, and gave 4 people on the allotment a giant beetroot and a condor potato. So this is all I've got left. My beetroot went to seed, so I've got a condor potato to weigh in. And these are just a few onions, which were same time as those ones outside. Just got the leaf miner. But like I say, I've tried keeping these. I mean, they really need putting on and clipping up. I've neglected them yet again. Brought them back from the dead and done it again. But hey ho. What we got here? A giant marrow, but I'm not too keen on that bit there. The stem, now it's split. So I've got one at home. I'll use that one instead, I think. So it's getting flowers on it already, look. But to be honest, it's not bad. One's going out, but yeah, I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to use another. These are a couple of Hercules cabbage. They began me. I wasn't really too keen on putting them out, so I've left them there and they haven't gone out. And that's about it for this plot. So yeah, we've got rhubarb coming out of his ears. We've got some nice hidden black gold under the membrane. No, I would show you in the thing and see what we've got in there. And the horse manure, because that's been in there at least, probably coming on to 2 surely. It's been in there a while, I know that. So that should be right now. Every time I show you, it is breaking down on the ice. The worms are doing the job. So yeah, we have got stuff in the plot, and just need to get some tidied up and stuff. So I look around them strawberries now, see if there's any more for me. If there's any left, I'll take them back. Oh, and one last thing. Yeah, this is the neighbour's giant beetroot. Yeah, we've got some apples on the tree, but as you can see, it's very dilapidated. Not standing back up. I've got a cane for it, and he's standing up, tying up, staking up. The idea with this is I wanted to grow along a couple of wires, espalier it. But so I need to support that down at the minute, and then think, like I say, these branches should pull up and nicely run along 2 wires along here, 1 post here, 1 post there. So right, 15 minutes. Let's go for it while we're here. This is the midden. There's a few strawberries in here. Obviously the weeds coming back from around the edges of the paths because the weeds are still in here, even though we killed the top. They're still under, so they seek for the light. They're coming outside. It's a never-ending battle. So yeah, like I say, if you look, I dug a trench down here the other day just to prove my point, and so it's all coming from the edge. So all the roots are still under there, and it's coming through in the middle as well. I've been quite a nightmare with that. I ain't quite figured out what I'm going to do. Got a giant green cabbage in there. It's not faring too well, but we'll see how it goes. Probably end up with none. Like I say, it's just a midden. I've started digging around this bed and clearing the edge, because that's where my marrow's going to go. Just got to clear the rest out. Like I say, I've started going around the edge, so get that done. Get a sheet on it temporarily before I put my marrow out. In here, this is a Medwin's long carrot, parsnip. These were grown in the bigger tubes, and then in here we've got a giant veg carrot from Kevin Fortney, and these two were grown in. I mean, look at size comparison. It's not rocket science, is it? They were in the thicker tubes. These were in these thinner ones, and look at all them bloody ants. I'm not complaining, because they are horrible. Red ants, they bite you, and they eat all my bloody strawberries. So yeah, let's have a quick look in here. I'll just literally just stick you in. So I've got a kohlrabi there, kohlrabi at the back, and a giant swede. So a giant swede, yeah, another kohlrabi, and this kohlrabi. This is a lot better than the one in the thing. Can't think what it looks like size wise. It's a good shape, so we'll see. But the super smelts variety, not Cossack like a lot of people do grow. But we'll see. That one got attacked by the slugs. So this problem bed, we just covered it over with sheet. Don't solve the problem, just cover it until we're ready to address it. Like I say, the paths need addressing. Look, there's weeds everywhere. I mean, to be fair, that's the edge of the bed, that's not the path, but if you like, look under here, look. Scratch down. And they're still there, so they all need to go. So like I say, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that yet, but they're all down here. We've got the roof on here, just need to get the guttering on and the water collection sorted. But while it's sunny, I'm not in a rush for that, to be honest. And I did fill this up yesterday with water, but I can only fill it to the second ring. There's a little slit in it. Plus, if I get too much in, I didn't PFT tape the tap in like a div, so it does leak with a lot of pressure in it. And so last but not least, then let's have a look at the long roots. A couple of screws. Ta-da! So we've got as parsnip that's doing all right, as beetroot's doing well, and same with the carrot. And also we've got as mooley radish in. These are April cross, and the seeds were given to me by John and Duran Cook, so thank you. I don't know if you watch, don't think you do, but they always said thanks. But yeah, so these are mooley and these are jungle seeds. They're not Fothergills, DT branded, they're jungle. So, and talking of seeds, I went to see Joe Atherton the other day on my dinner break, and his long roots would be out of the roof here. Put it that way, the foliage on them on the top. But that's the reason why he's got the world record. But yeah, he's unbelievable. But we'll get there. I'm just fingers crossed I get something out of it at the end. So we shall see. I don't know if you noticed on these, I did bank this up more and plant there. rather than planting it so it goes down, hits the ground, and then has to find its way forward. So I banked it up a bit more. So we'll see how these go. Hopefully the roots should just go straight down. There were 3 in there, but I looked the other day and one had like fell over. It hadn't rooted, it pushed itself up and it dropped out and it died. So, and I only put 3 seeds in there because I didn't have too many. So I've got 2 up there. Probably take this bigger plant at the back, does look a bit better, a bit healthier. So we'll see. But well, I'm in no rush to thin those just yet. Right, 20 minutes, we're cracking on. Nobody likes watching them out for ages. So yeah, like I say, this is all in. This is my current compost bay. It's been turned, mixed up, watered. So, to be honest, it's a bit dry, like it wants watering again. So yeah, we got all the roof on. And the other day, I stabbed here with this compost fork with my hand up, skinned this finger, and this finger took a great big chunk and left it hanging on the edge of the plastic. So I need to get that cut off straight now and sorted. And then, like I say, just get the water collection in on the end. So right, that's it. Right, I want to wrap it up. It's gone on for too long. Like I say, I'm going to bother showing you this, but you've seen it, warts and all. It's horrible. Well, I'm going to show you, but I'm going to show you in a different thing. So it didn't roll on for ages, and I'm talking and talking. So, right, cheers everyone for watching. Thanks for subscribing and leaving me a comment. If you, let's say, leave me a comment, I'll try and get back to you and talk to you and see what's what. And it's good to interact with folks. And hopefully, like I say, by commenting, I learn something from you, you learn something from me. We all pass us knowledge about. So, thank you everybody, and we'll see you soon.